Good afternoon, citizens. It is me, trying to help you change the future. This is the time when we can change the future. We don't have to take what's coming at us just as it is. Now, there are several reasons for that, and I'm going to bring them to you. We're at the point in between the primary elections and the final elections of 2008. And although we're choosing a number of different things this year, but one of them is the president. And it looks like it's narrowed down to two candidates, Obama and McCain. Now, I've made certain predictions, and I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I'm hoping that we can change the course of history. The course is not necessarily for the Democrats and Republicans, but the course may be for another party. And I know there's not many of you out there watching, but perhaps it'll catch on, perhaps it'll spread. We still have a few months left to get our thoughts together. The worst thing you could do on election day is stay home and say, it's not worth it. None of the candidates I can approve of, none of them I care about. It's all rigged, or whatever you want to say about it. And you might say, well, but there's a third party, there's like Ralph Nader, and there's others. And you say, well, that's just a spoiler, that'll ruin the election. So what's the goal of the election? To vote for the richest man, or vote for the best man? So just for the sake of argument, I'm bringing up Ralph Nader at this time. At least when you ask him questions, he'll give you a straight answer. Another thing is, voting for him is not a spoiler. Something that's more like a real spoiler is not voting at all. You know, 51% of people who are eligible to vote don't. That is enough to make a big difference, a big change in history. So, the 51% of you come out and join that 2% of us who are out there voting for Ralph Nader. We could make a very big change in the course of history, beginning this year. Granted, he still has to work with our Congress, but if we contact our congressmen and let them know the way we want to go, it can be a year of real change. Now, the thing is, at this point in time, between the elections as we're heading up to the final one, we of all people now have the most power of any time in the past 4 or 8 years. Now we're the ones who get to choose. This is when we are the ones in power. Those who want to be in power have to listen to us, and we have to feel that our requirements and that our needs are being met. And we need to make that known to the powers that be. And I know there's other powers that be in medias and whatnot that are thwarting, that are frustrating our efforts. So, don't just take the first candidate who comes along. You have the power. You still have the vote. Don't sit home on election night. If you sit home, you're throwing away your vote. If you sit home on election night, you are the spoiler. You've ruined it. You've lost your chance to change things. This is what we're here for. This is what I'm here to tell you about, to use your power. So, it's sort of a pep talk, and I'll probably have some more pep talks as the summer rolls on. I don't have enough subscribers. I don't get many hits on my website, but hopefully it'll start spreading. And please be kind and mark the stars down below and share it with your friends if you like the message. And my message is, don't just settle for Demo-Publicans. Look at those third parties. And right now, I'm pretty much impressed by Ralph Nader. Just to let you know some of his achievements is he's given us the safety of seatbelts in the cars, which is also related to airbags, and also Freedom of Information Act, and other things along those lines, which protect us personally. And you know what? He hasn't been elected to any position yet. He's just done this as a concerned citizen on his own. So imagine what he can do for us as our elected president. So I just thought I would give you some of my opinion. They're only my opinion. I'm sure other people have other opinions. But I'm just trying to give you a pep talk and get you ready for electing the next president come November. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.